So welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I'm bringing you a video showing you guys what my favorite brushes are to use on myself and to use on clients. So I thought this would have been a really fun video for you guys that are starting out your freelance business or your freelance gigs or just starting out with makeup in general and you're a little lost with what brushes to buy and what brushes are for what. So I thought it would be really fun and interesting to show you guys what tools I use. So yeah, most of them are pretty affordable. So let's jump right into it. So for foundation, my favorite tools to use for foundation is definitely the Beauty Blender. The Beauty Blender, I know it's a little expensive, but honestly, it's worth every penny that you will spend on it. Do not get the dupes. The dupes are gonna steer you wrong. I don't know if it's what this is made of or the shape of it. I don't know what this is about the Beauty Blender, but honestly, this is like magic. Honestly, like this will leave your foundation looking airbrushed very seamlessly, and it will take away any extra foundation that you applied on your face. So I know it's a little expensive, but be on the lookout for deals. I know Sephora sometimes has a 20% off, so discount codes or whatever. So be on the lookout. Definitely worth the hype. Definitely worth the, what is it called? The money. So yeah, I mean, this can last you a pretty long time as long as you take care of it. So make sure to wash it at least once or twice a week. I know mine's a little dirty, but I just used it right now. So as long as you'll take care of it, you'll have this for a pretty long time. So I don't know if you guys have heard of Real Techniques. It's like a brush company that some YouTubers made. I don't know their names exactly, but they have amazing brushes. And one brush set that we bought, that me and Anthony bought, was the one with the orange handles. So it comes with like a little dome brush. This could be used for contour, for blush, for setting, for various things. And then it comes with this buffer brush that you could also use for contour, for cream contour, for cream products, for foundation. You could even use this for blush. So yeah, this is a great brush as well. And then that also comes with the foundation brush. So this one, you could obviously do your whole foundation with this brush, but it's a little tiny and it's going to be pretty like impossible if you're running late or you just have 5 to 10 minutes to get ready. So what I use this brush is I actually applied my concealer and cream contour and bronzing with this brush, and then I'll buff it out with the Beauty Blender. But if the Beauty Blender is really dirty and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna, I don't have time to go clean the Beauty Blender right now, so I need another brush, I will use this buffer brush from Real Techniques. This is a really great brush to buff out your makeup, and it does the almost exact thing as the Beauty Blender, but the Beauty Blender does it a little more effortless and a little more airbrush looking. So this one's a really great brush too, don't get me wrong. It's just comparing the Beauty Blender to this one would be like second. And then this brush I love because it's very multi-purpose. So you can use this to set your under eye concealer, to contour like I said. These brushes are really great, so I will definitely spend my money on checking these out. Is the blush brush. I love this brush. It's very fluffy, so it's not going to dispense a lot of product onto your face unless you wanted to. Like for this specific look, I was like, okay, I need a little more blush or whatever. So yeah, so this brush is amazing. I love it. I haven't found another brush that has performed the same as this one, and it's been a struggle to find a blush brush, to be honest with you. And for me, I found it. So, and Real Techniques also has these little detail brushes. I think we went to Fame or IMAX or something, and they were giving these out. They were just like, take as many as you want. So I was like, okay, and I took a shitload home with me, and honestly, I love them. I love the purple one specifically for buffing out eyeshadow under the lower lash line, and then I love this brush for lip, and then I also like this brush for packing eyeshadow all over the lid. Or these both brushes are very multi-purpose, you know what I mean? So little brushes like this always come in handy because most of the the good work is in the details, and these little detail brushes are amazing. Okay, so moving on to eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, I have very specific brushes that I love to use. Obviously the Real Techniques brushes, those are obviously included in my eyeshadow brush collection. But you know, for the most part, these are the brushes that I use. So I use, as of recently, we found it out. We bought the Sigma brushes. We bought the Sigma E25 that looks like this. It's like a, it's very similar to the 217 from MAC. It's very dense, and then it's really great for you to like concentrate color on the crease if you want to go ahead and deepen the crease. And then this brush is really great for blending out any harsh lines. It's very small, so you can get in the little crevices right here if you don't want to blow it out too much. So that one's a great brush as well. And then another brush that's very affordable, and all you guys should have this brush in your vanity, is the Sonia Kashuk 109. We heard about this brush, I think from Patrick Starr, and we could not find it anywhere. And then we saw that our friend Raina Ray here on YouTube, she had it, and we were like, where'd you get it? You know what I mean? Because all the Targets near our house didn't have it. So we had to drive like 40 minutes to get this brush, and there was like 4 or 5 of them. We got them all. This one was like $4.99 or something. And honestly, it's really great for you to apply your transition colors, for you to buff out any harsh lines. It's a really great brush. It's not dense. Well, it's pretty dense. It's like in between, I guess. And it's very soft, and this will really be great for buffing out any harsh lines. Like I said, adding that transition color. And then another brush that I like for my eyes is the Morphe M441. It's a smaller version of, it's a little more, how do I say this? It's a little more dense at the tip, if that makes any sense. So it's really great for also for buffing out any harsh lines, for adding transition colors, for going in the outer V and deepening the outer V as well. And these brushes are pretty affordable for the most part. Morphe is pretty inexpensive. Sigma always has discounts. I know there's like a lot of like talk about these brushes, but honestly, they're very worth it. They're very soft and they perform really well. So for setting my concealer, the brush that I like is from e.l.f. e.l.f. has really great brushes. Well, for the most part, not all of them are really great, but for the most part, you can work around them and you can make them work. So the one that I like for sure is the blush brush. I know it's meant for blush, but I use this to set my concealer and set everywhere that I want a little more highlight. This is a little tapered, as you see. So it's really great to go inside here and then set your concealer that way. I love it, you know what I mean? It's pretty affordable. I think they're $3 and it does the job. You know what I mean? There's no point in spending $20 on a brush for you to just, if it performs the same and it's only $3. So check that out. Alright, so for my concealer, when I apply it with the, when I set down my concealer and I buff it out with the Beauty Blender, sometimes the Beauty Blender is a little too big to get on these areas right here. So what I like to use is my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, and it looks like this. I know my brushes are a little dirty, I'm sorry, but you know, I do use them. So it's a little dome brush, it's pretty dense, I like it, and it's really small and it's really great for buffing out any concealer that was not buffed out by the Beauty Blender. So I go like this and I smooth it out and bam, there you have it. I think this one's $3 as well. It's a really great brush to do your concealer. And then for contour, one of my favorite all-time brushes is Morphe M437. It's a really nice brush. It's really soft and it's really it's a very small dome brush. It's really great for placing the contour and bronzing wherever you want it. For me, I typically like to work with smaller brushes so I can have more precision and things are not blowing out, unless that's the effect that I want. For like the specific, like the blush, like since I have a bigger face, I need something to get in there pretty evenly and pretty fast. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go in with a brush like this for blush because it's very small and dense. So it's going to pack on the color pretty strongly. So for this one as well, it'll pack on the contour and bronzing pretty strongly, but it's pretty easy for you to blend it out. So obviously the way you want to do your makeup is you start off soft, you apply a little bit of product, and then you build it up that way so you don't have any harsh colors on your face. So this is a great product as well. So for the brows, the brush that we like to use is the Anastasia number 12. And it looks like this. It has a spoolie at the end, and it has a very stiff, you know, brush end. It's very small and it's very dense. Boop. So it's really great for eyebrows and carving them out, and then you're able to like blend out any harshness. It's a really great brush because it has 2 brushes built in one, so you're not gonna have to worry about, you know, buying a spoolie or just having too many brushes in your kit or too many brushes to worry about. It performs really well. I would definitely recommend this brush. It's Anastasia number 12. And then lastly, the brush that I love is the Morphe fan brush. It's the Morphe M601. It's a really great brush to apply the bomb as highlight. You can use this for multiple things. You could even use it for blush if you like. You know, brushes are brushes. You know, people say they're meant for a specific thing, but you know, brushes are multi-purpose. If it works for you, it works for you, right? So, as far as this brush goes, I'm sorry. It's really great. I mean, we had the Sonia Kashuk one for a long time. At the end of the day, it's just a fan brush, but it's pretty inexpensive. It's pretty to look at, and it does the job. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for tuning in today, and I hope this video was helpful for some of you. And yeah, I'll list all the brushes on the description bar if you guys didn't catch them all. Let me know what else you guys want to see from me. I have a prom tutorial coming up, and then I have a favorite makeup geek products video coming up. So I have a few videos coming up for you guys, so let me know what you guys want to see from me, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.
Extractions alcohol.
Shut up, you're gross.
Yeah.